What it do? What it do? It's your boy Donnell Torres, and we back again with another video, man. And look, this is a little topic that I think we should really dive into. A topic that should be really obvious, but people should really obvious, but it seems like a lot of people don't really understand or get this concept or like realize what's going on, and that is stop lying to your kids. And I say that in a sense of, don't say you're gonna do something and then not do it. You know, and this is for life just in general. But more so towards your kids, because they remember things like that. And you shouldn't be lying to your kids anyway. Just because that will cause a rift in the relationship between you and your kid. And I've heard stories, I've seen, some things. Me and my family, me and my pops in particular, my dad has been honest with me. Whenever something has went down, he told me the full story, the extent of what was going on, what happened, why it happened, a lot of dark things that he's done in his past. And he's always been honest with me. He always let me know what was up. So, I see that, and I take that and think about it myself, as I'm raising my son. And I just wanted to elaborate on this because, I have friends that aren't really close with their pops. And, they told me, man, my dad, he just lies to me. He says he's going to go and do stuff to me, or go and do stuff for me, or do stuff with me, or whatever. And he just never showed up. He always had some sort of an excuse, or something kept popping up, and and it just got to the point where I just gave up. And I'm looking like, damn, like, that's crazy. And it's like, how difficult is it to really just keep your word? How difficult is it to do what you say you're gonna do? So, and there's a lot of factors that come into play when it comes down to that. It's things happen, things happen. I get it. And that's just the way of the world. That's the reality of it. And, sometimes there's things you just can't do. But if you're promising your kid you're going to take them to Disney on Saturday, and your kid's waiting around, his little backpack, his or her backpack, and they're waiting, and you just never show up, they remember that, man. They remember that. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna put my kid in that situation. And I know, some of the, some people, they have, issues with, the child's mother's being funny, and, the child's mother kind of intervene with different things and block different things. And if that's the case, then there's not much you can do about that. You just gonna have to find other ways to, make it up. You know, I mean, there's not much you can do about that. When it comes down to, the women in the custody system, it's tricky. But that's why I always say, man, keep your messages. Keep messages. Keep communication things, like take notes of everything, because you want to make sure you have proof of different things, and make sure you're in a good place, fact wise, on why things didn't work out the way they worked out. But I digress a little bit. Always remain honest with your kids. Don't say you're gonna do something and then not do it. Like, you have to be a man of your word. You have to be. You can't be lying. You can't be saying just random stuff to get over kids. For one, kids will find out if you're lying. Two, it's gonna cause like a rift in your relationship, like between you and your kid. So you have to be honest. And with me, with my dad being honest with me, it gave me more respect for him as a person, as my dad, just as a human being overall. And I look at these, other people and their dads been lying to them since they were like kids and all that, and you lose that trust, you lose that respect, and then you lying to your kids start to grow up, and then you're wondering why the relationship between you and your kid isn't really all that good. You're like, why you're like this? Why you're your kid being mean to you and all that, and you want to get mad at them for that? It's like, bro, you can't get mad at them for that. You've been lying to them, and they know you're lying to them. Like, the hell you expect, So, yeah, you have to be truthful, man. You have to be truthful. You have to be a man of your word. That's why they say you have to be a man of your word. Be a man of your word for your kids. If you're going to do something, do it. If you will say you're going to take them to the park, take them to the park. If you say you're going to take them to a basketball game, take them to the basketball game. Take them to wherever you say you're going to take them, to the mall, whatever. Just do it. No matter what. And if you have to reschedule, that's fine. Things happen, things come up, it's life. But don't do it so much to the point where your kid lose hope in you, because once your kid lose hope in you, there's no coming back from that. Once your kid lose hope in you as their parent, as their father, as their as person that they're supposed to look up to, that leadership, because as a father, you are the leadership. If they can't follow you under your leadership because they don't trust you, it's over. It's over. So, I just wanted to touch on this topic a little bit about about just being honest as a parent, being real. If a story is too tough for them, that's fine to wait until they're a bit older so they can understand what's going on. Everyone's story is different. So, but there's stories I have to tell my son, when he gets older. He's only 2. So obviously he's not going to understand what's going on right now. But, once he get older, I'll definitely tell him, what's, the real thing, you know, what happened between me and his mother, different things like that. And you know, he don't have to like it, but he does have to understand it. You know, that's just the reality of it. That's the reality of life. You know, you got to take the good with the bad. So, but you know, my son won't be able to tell me that I lied to him. That's one thing he won't say. And I hope that goes the same for you guys as well. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. That's the video for today, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the boy. Stay true, stay heard. I'm out. Yeah.